Pisces, let's get into a reading. So this is going to be a second channel bonus reading because of the views you guys gave this second channel not too long ago. So I'm going to do a bonus reading real quick, and we're going to do an overall, and then I'm going to do a you versus them. How are you feeling? How are they feeling? How do you view this? How do they view this? So, oh shit. Intuition, you already know the answers that you are seeking. Yeah, somebody could be longing for you, but in this dynamic, a boundary could be necessary, okay? That could be for some of you. It's like, here's the thing. Somebody can long for you, but unless they've changed their actions, their behavior, and their part in the dynamic or the lack thereof, longing doesn't change anything, okay? So some of you definitely need to keep some sort of boundary in play with someone where you're either not being nurtured like you need, you know, you needing something from someone, from a dynamic, from a relationship is not a bad thing. And I think some of you, for this reading, there could be an energy here of asking for my needs to be met does not mean that I'm needy. And I think some of you have had to place a boundary with someone and recognize that it isn't that you're asking for too much, you're asking the wrong person, okay? Yeah, somebody here's longing to goof off with you, enjoy time with you. So someone wants to spend time with you. Okay, so right off the bat, some of you might be in denial that you and this person can't be long lasting, okay? So when it comes to what you guys want, it could be very different. When it comes to how you guys approach relationships, how you approach life, it could be very different. And there's nothing wrong with that, but for some of you, the relationship is destined, it's fated, but this person might not be your forever, okay? So that's going to be for some of you. And they're saying that if that's the case, make sure that you're breaking the pattern. Do you want to just spend some time with somebody, or do you want to spend a life with somebody? For each of you, it's going to be different. Some of you don't feel like it's wasting time, and some of you are like, nope, I ain't wasting my time on nobody. But I am saying that someone wants to spend time with you. Okay, someone where you guys it might be a reason, a season, but it ain't gonna be a lifetime is what I'm saying. Yeah, learning some sort of a lesson with one another. Somebody here could be, okay, this could be someone new who's letting go of another relationship, another dynamic. Let's say that you're about to meet this person and they're on the intel of letting someone go. I'm saying that that relationship that they're letting go of could be a karmic relationship, and I'm saying that you could be the next chapter in this person's life. But what some of you don't know yet is that this person could have the tendency to shut down in relationships, could have the tendency to run, or could have the tendency to listen to their ego when it's not what's needed, okay? And that could be some of the differences you guys are going to come to in this relationship or in this dynamic. Now, let's see how they view the relationship. So they view it as something that they want to grow, with the Empress on the bottom. Okay, how do they view the relationship? How do they view the relationship, the dynamic? How do they view this? So 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Okay, so this is someone that you could have done spend time with. Okay, this is what I'm getting. 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups. They either view you as someone from their past, someone that they had good times with. Maybe you tried to date this person and they were in the middle of letting a karmic go, and you could feel that, you could recognize that. Some of you could have really enjoyed your time with this person, but some of you could have needed to let this person go because there was things in this dynamic that you noticed that would not be beneficial. Now, Spirit could be telling you that this person is longing to spend time with you because they remember the laughter, the fun. Like, this is someone, I just heard, I fucks with them. Like, that's what I'm getting. It's like you really liked this person. This is my kind of people, is what you felt and what they felt. So this is someone that you've done chatted with, entertained. You could have went on a date with this person. You could have went on multiple dates with this person. You could have just hung out with this person in a group of people. But this person wants to spend time with you. Okay, so how do you view this dynamic? You might know this person through family, through friends of a friend, or you might know this person because there could be something in common, something you guys enjoy doing. Okay, how do you view this dynamic? So you view this dynamic as, so you view this person as someone that you were very attracted to. You view this person as someone who is strong. You view this person as someone who, they're fueled on desires. So if they desire to make something happen, they will. But you also view this person as someone who either put a wall up towards you, a guard, or someone that was making it a little more difficult than what they needed to. It's an energy of, I just want to get to know you. Yeah, well, I'm busy, so I can't sit here and text you. Okay. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of fire on this person's side. So you could have been really attracted to this person. I feel like you could have liked okay. So there is a feature that this person has that you really liked. Whether it was how determined they were as a person, maybe they had gorgeous eyes, maybe they have beautiful teeth. There's something about this person that when someone brings up their name, that's what you think of. They were a gentleman. They were a very soft, loving, giving, nurturing woman. There's something about them that makes you still have desire for them, but you also see them as someone who could be unavailable. You also see them as someone that you could have felt that this person wanted you to be in competition. So let's say this was someone that you met through friends. This could have been that person where you were like, listen, we were vibing when we were in your guys' presence. And yeah, we switched numbers, but I don't know what happened to him or her. They just started acting weird. You guys could have really enjoyed your time together when you were hanging out with friends or whatever this is. But you could have noticed that this person was doing things that you deem unnecessary. So this could have been someone who was like, don't act too needy. Don't be the first one to text. Don't send 3 texts in a row. If you're too busy overthinking something because you think you're going to ruin it, you're going to ruin it. Anything that's meant to be yours, you cannot ruin, period. Okay? So I do think that this person could be an overthinker, and I think you know that. I think you see this person as someone who could try to conquer battles that aren't there. And it's like this person, although you see them as strong and determined, you respect them, you see them through good eyes, there's also a recognition here where you feel like this person could kind of be their own worst enemy if they're not careful. Okay. You also could feel like this person either has someone else or that they could have went back to someone. So again, this could have been someone that flirted with you. You linked up with friends. They were there with their friends. You guys had a great night together in the bar, in the club, in the restaurant, whatever. At the festival, it was amazing. It was grand. It was awesome. You switch numbers. You never hear from them. You're confused as fuck. You can even say to yourself, oh, they must had somebody at home. Oh, I must have read into this. Oh, it's like you're coming to some sort of clarity. Some of you even feel like this person has someone else involved. Oh, they must have chose someone else. Okay. So you're just like, I don't know. That's kind of how you're viewing the dynamic. All right. So how do they feel for you? Yeah, Empress. They feel like you're quality. They feel like you have firm boundaries. There could be something here where this person gets anxious around the fact that you could expect a version of them that's very overwhelming. It's like this person could be bothered that you guys met and you're single. That could bother them. It could bother them around the fact that they feel that people could flirt with you or that you could get some attention that makes them uncomfortable. I think you bring out this person's insecurities, if I'm being honest with you. And I think this person knows that in order for major changes to take place in this dynamic, there's a version of them that they need to be, that they need to become. And it's like, okay, I'm trying to get to a home when I don't have the roadmap. That's how this person feels. So they do see you in a good light, but maybe can I be honest? I think some of you, this person wants to spend time with you, but I do think that there's a little bit of like, this is intimidating. Because not only are you going to expect me to be a version of me that I need to be, that I want to become, but I'm going to have to maintain that. I'm going to have to see it in myself and not fight with you on that. I don't need to run. You're the kind of person that you marry. That's how this person feels. But I guess the question is, are they ready? Are they ready to give up some sort of lifestyle? Are they ready to balance something out? Yeah, they're scared. That's what it is. They're scared. They're scared that they might not be enough to be chosen. They're scared of what being chosen looks like and what it's going to entail. They could feel like they got a message of truth from you, that you were unsure if they were long-term material, which then could have made them react. So here's the thing. If we're trying to find our value in someone else, if they don't close down their options when we think that they should, that can make us feel not valued, not seen, when in reality, maybe just maybe they want to make sure that we're a person that we say we are. It's easy to say that you're dedicated. It's easy to tell someone who you are the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dates. But once you're truly dating someone and you're in the good, the bad, the ugly, that's when you truly get to know someone. And it was like this person wanted you to bet on them before you knew what you were betting on. And I see that you could have been unsure if there was some sort of long-term here. Is this who I want to be with long-term? Is this person marriage material? And that could have made them feel really triggered inside. You don't think I'm worth marrying? When in reality, that might not have been what you said, what you did, what you felt. They could have been intimidated around the fact that they were dealing with someone who was the kind of man you marry, the kind of woman you marry. But what if they don't choose me? And that can be really defeating. That can bring you down to your knees. That can make you want to cry at night by yourself. That could have been the message of truth, message of bad news. But the message of truth, message of bad news might actually be, show me someone that I should bet on. Show me that you're consistent. Show me that when we disagree, you don't dip out. It's like when this person felt triggered by that, oh, you don't know if I'm what you should marry? Bet, I'm going to open up my options too. Why are we doing tit for tat? And what kind of relationship is that? Because you're showing me that as soon as something isn't going your way, bet, I'm going to make a muck of this. F this. That's not the kind of person you want to marry. And it's like this person needs to, instead of analyzing you and the lack of you making a choice or a decision, they need to analyze their own choices and own decisions. And I think that's something that you're noticing. This person could have wanted a version of you that you were not willing to be. They could have wanted you to be codependent. They could have wanted you to bet on something when you didn't know what you were betting on. Yeah. And I'm saying that it could have made you anxious or stressed because it's like, do you know what I'm getting? I think this person wants reassurance from you when you don't know why you should give reassurance. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to tell you why you should pick me. You either pick me or you don't. And then that could have then triggered this person to react from a place of pure fire. Now we know that fires can get out of control. They can be hard to manage. And this person can really, I don't know, Pisces, you're dealing with someone who has unhealed wounds. That's what's happening. And I think you've triggered them, or you're going to trigger them in a way that you don't know, you don't see, you don't expect. To be honest with you, it's not your problem. It's something that they need to work out. They need to figure out. How do you feel for this person? So you have fond memories of them, but you're also in an energy of, but sometimes you got to go, even if you don't want to. Sometimes you have to let someone go, even when you love them. Sometimes you have to say, this isn't long term, because I'm not willing to put myself in a home or in a house or in a relationship where you get mad at me because I'm not acting the way that you want, and all of a sudden we need to have a fight. Again, it's an energy of, you make me feel like I'm not worth choosing, so I'm going to make you feel the same way. When maybe, just maybe, you didn't know that you did that. Maybe, just maybe, you weren't doing that. I don't know what's happened here, but someone here is definitely reacting from a place of trauma. And if they're not careful, they're going to end up ruining this. And I think this person in divine timing is changing their perspective. That's what's needed to happen. Okay. We're getting it. Yes. This person's realizing that they weren't making choices from a place of love. Okay, I say that I want a loving home. Am I bringing peace and love to that home? So if you want a household that's emotionally stable and fulfilling, then you need to make sure that you're part of that. You need to make sure that you're not expecting people to bend or be quiet because you're in a bad mood, you don't feel good. You need to go regulate your own emotions and not make everybody else do it. And I think what someone here is recognizing is that in order to get a loving home, you have to show up from a place of love. Does love belittle and scream at people and put them in competition? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Love goes, I don't know what's happening here, and I don't know why you're acting this way, but I'm just going to let you work through it, and I'm here when you need to talk. Love would look at you and go, I know you don't know that you're making me feel this way, but you're making me feel really, really insecure. And I know that's a me problem, but I need you to know that that's how I'm feeling right now. This person needed to recognize in divine timing that they had resentment towards you, but the resentment actually needed to be towards their own self. Why are you mad at them? Because they want everything and they've not chose you because they don't know if you can bring everything to the table. It's like calling a restaurant and saying, hey, I want a turkey to order, and them saying, okay, pay for it, but we don't know if you're going to have it when you get here. Why am I going to pay for something when you don't even know if you're going to have it when I get there? Yeah, and by the way, we don't do refunds, so just to let you know, excuse me. That's what I'm saying here. And it's like this person is finally starting to put themselves in your shoes and going, wait a second. I get it. I was fighting against you instead of fighting this together. I was saying, oh, you're the problem. You don't see me as valuable. You don't want to marry me. You don't want to, when maybe, just maybe, would I marry me? Would I pick me? Would I be okay with this behavior? That's what's happening here. And now that this person is starting to shift, this person wants to spend time with you. Now, how do you view this dynamic now? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles tells me that you view this as something that was confusing. I don't know, Danielle. We really hit it off. Then they disappeared. They ghosted. I never heard from them again. They told me that I was amazing, yet I wasn't amazing enough to stay around. They told me that I was everything and more, yet they didn't follow through. I'm confused. It's like someone calling a restaurant and saying, oh my God, you have one more table left? Oh my God, we're going to be right there. We're going to be right there. Then they never show up. Everybody's walking around. Okay, we're about to close. That table never come in. I don't know what to tell you. They told me what they were going to do, but they never did it. That's what I'm saying here. You feel confused. You feel like, well, maybe it was right for me not to bet on this. I mean, I'm out in the cold. I didn't get what I wanted. There was a reason you felt indecisive. And I think your indecisiveness, or you not being able to say, yeah, you're the love of my life, I want to marry you, triggered someone else. Because they were hopeful. It's like this person wanted you to see them through eyes that weren't reality. I want you to see me as this strong, determined, in charge, perfect person. That's not reality. So as soon as something bad happens, they react. And their reaction has you either feeling what they now felt. Oh, so you didn't feel like I chose you, so now you're going to make me feel that way. Okay, put your pain on me. That's fine. That's what I'm saying here. You feel confused, and you're at a place where it's like, it was a lesson, Danielle. I'm letting it go. I'm not dealing with someone who's gonna trigger me or get mad at me. I'm not doing karmics. This person's needing time. They're trying to be flexible. They feel like you guys complement one another. They could be trying to heal. They could also be working on their stability. So what do you need to know about this relationship? Is anything going to end up taking place? What do you need to know? You need to know a perspective has been changed. Seeing something through truthful eyes. Is anything going to happen? Let's ask that. There's a lot of confusion here on why someone blocked, put a wall up, or started protecting their own self. Okay, so I don't see action being taken. This is what I see. I see someone longing to spend time with you, but I see them being confused on why maybe their access to you isn't as easy as it used to be. It's like, way back when, this person had every sense of the ability to be able to contact you. I see you in town. We go to the same bank. You got the same number as always. You live in the same place. You're on every single fucking social media I got. I can access you if I want. But now this person can feel like access to you isn't as easy as it used to be. That could be triggering, but I also see an energy here of them still needing to get insight on their own self. Okay? Getting a message of truth, message of bad news. Yeah, I'm hearing and I'm going to be fine. See, exactly. You're going to be fine no matter what happens. I think this is a lesson for this person. Sometimes when we take action towards someone and we don't match that action with consistency and dedication, we can ruin any more chances that we get. And I think the reason this person's not taking action towards you is they're scared that you resent them because of something that's happened, because of whatever this reaction was. They're scared that you now view them as like a player, someone who's inconsistent, someone who's only around for the good times, and as soon as things get hard or as soon as you need them to show up for you, all of a sudden, whoop, can't. And I see that you feel that you made the right choice. So you might hear, if this is someone that you have in common with like friends, family, whatever, you might hear that they've asked about you. They might be getting a message of bad news that you are happy, but that you're really fucking confused about what happened. So if this is like a friend of a friend, this person might ask your friend about you, like, hey, whatever happened to so-and-so? Yeah, I mean, I know I got their number and I flirted with them at the New Year's party, but yeah, I never called them. I don't know. There was just something about their energy. Yeah, I thought we had a great time, but then when I walked out of the bar, I seen them talking to someone else and it kind of pissed me off. And I was like, wait, I thought we had something special. So then I was thinking, you know what? I'm just not going to call him or her, whatever. But it's like once this person's ego kind of stripped down, they started growing and realizing, wait, why did I do that? Why did I see competition as something where it's like, not F them, you can have them then. Competition is natural. And this person could be getting a message of bad news that you're happy without them, and that could be changing their perspective. Maybe you were right. Maybe I wasn't marriage material. Maybe you were right. It's like this person's having an internal battle. So do they plan on taking any action towards you? I don't see them taking action. I don't see them taking action. I see them being heavily disappointed. So, yeah, wanting to tell you something. They want to give you a message of good news. They want to tell you how they have some sort of regret. Hey, I'm sorry I never called after meeting you at the party. Hey, I'm sorry that once I found out you wouldn't close your options after the first date, I was like, well, fuck you then. It's like someone here definitely overreacted and they now want to tell you that they're sorry, but there's an energy here of, but the wounded warrior in me is like, this is balance, leave it alone. This person is struggling internally. This person does want to reach out to you, but there's also a part of them that's like, not F it. They could be getting a message of truth or message of bad news through someone that you took a leap. So yeah, somebody could hear through the grapevine that you are either with someone else, dating someone else, giving to someone else. That could be another triggering as well. Disappointed because they wanted it to be them, but they're also happy for you. But this person's just struggling. So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that you see this person through clear eyes. A lot of you gave yourself a message of bad news. Hey, bad news, this person ain't it. And you telling yourself that is allowing you to let someone go that you see as fleeting. Okay, they come in, but they were gone. They were gone as quick as they came in. That's how you see this person. But what you might not know is that this person is really disappointed because they would like a second chance, but they feel like they can't get a second chance. They feel like you've moved on. They feel like you're having fun. There could be something here where they're getting a message of truth, message of bad news, that your life has gotten better. And that you don't want clarity. You're not seeking clarity on this. Yeah, I don't know. So they're longing for you. Yeah, they have some sort of desire to take a leap. Hoping, wishing for some sort of change, but anxious when it comes to them making the change. Because they're scared you're going to leave them out in the cold. They're scared that you're going to be mean. See, and that's the thing. It's like this person, again, this could just be that person that you met and they never reached out to you and now they want to hit you up 6 months later after they got your phone number. They're scared that they're now going to hit you up and you'd be like, oh, you got my number 6 months ago. I don't know why you just didn't lose it. Like that, that's what I'm saying. And this person could be asking people about you. Hey, what are they up to? How have they been? And somebody could give them some sort of impulsive truth. Well, the truth is, because of you, they don't love anymore. But I'm going to tell you something, they're a millionaire now. Well, the truth is, because of you, they now give to their self and they're happier than they've ever been. They're living in the moment. They're having fun. I don't think I've ever seen them as happy as they are now. And that could kind of piss this person off. This could have been someone who wanted to make you the bad guy. Oh, you want to keep your options open? Then I'll keep my options open. You for the streets. You a F-boy. You a F-girl. But maybe this person's starting to get the message of truth that they expected you to be stuck on them very quickly and you weren't. And that was the healthy side of you coming out. That was the side of you that's like, listen, I'm making healthy choices. And if I'm not happy here, I'm gone. And this person could have felt very conflicted. This is really interesting. I think someone's pissed that you're not stuck on them. And I think they're having a hard time working through the emotions because they're longing for you and they want to spend time with you. But there's also an energy here of, do you want to spend time with me? And if they spy or if they talk to someone, that person could tell them, no, they don't miss you. Actually, I brought up your name the other day and they were like, wait, who? Who is that? That could be something that they're hearing. Now, that might not be the truth. That could just be a friend or a family member really digging in the knife. Yeah, you've learned the lesson here. The lesson is that you feel like this person's unavailable and you want something different. This person could have rejected you, or you could have felt rejected by this person. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like they felt rejected by you, but I don't think you rejected them. I just think you weren't willing to give them the world. Okay, well, you want me to go out on one date and all of a sudden call you my boyfriend, girlfriend. You want me to meet you at a party and all of a sudden never date anyone again when I don't even know who the hell you are. That's what I'm saying. And that could be you shifting from giving someone everything compared to you making healthy choices and saying, no, I'll give you everything, but I want to know what I'm getting first. So, and again, that's not selfish. So I see that you've learned the lesson, but I'm also seeing that this person could be in a phase of going through an awakening, and you could be a part of it. You could be something that they're trying to figure out, because if they can figure this out, they're going to figure out a side of themselves that they need to. Why did they handle this the way that they did? Why did they react instead of taking action, trying to fix something, whether it was a conversation? It's like this person could have shut down, ignored you. Again, if they felt like you weren't giving them what they wanted, they could have went and been like, well, fuck you, I'll get it elsewhere. They could have went and tried to put you in competition, make you jealous, piss you off. If anyone does that, that's toxic, and you need to learn your lesson and leave it alone. And I'm saying that, okay? So yeah, I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day, guys.